Indeed we do. And here's that late lurk from Stown, keeping Lobby honest in the meantime. Before he pushes. There's a Super Mario Brothers from Cadia, not normally seen in the double doors, but impressive jumping. So while Storm has a lot to do here in this 1 versus 4, actually we'll see if he can do this. He has a lot of time on the clock here, and he still has a 1 versus 1. Zipex falling back with the Julies. Abuse the numbers.
Are you like salty about your Faceit experience here in America? Is that what this is?
No. I've got all that elo back. I won 6 games in a Rolex. See the force buy from Heroic. Cadian with the Scout or Nuke. I'd be very impressed if you get work done with that. TSS and Refresh, though, with their Desert Eagles will certainly get work done. And it begins. The strength of Heroic starting to show. They're throwing the good money after the bad. And at what point do they call it? Because now they've lost another player. Surely that is it. Bubsky. It's going to try and make people die, I think. Again, Smoke invite to push from TSS. But we can see there is some containment here. Dupree just holding on now, trying to thin the numbers. The more kills he gets, the less weapons are taken away. Of course, he gets 1 deked as well. This Heroic team is...
You expect to see maybe some changes. You expect to see maybe some refined gameplay. Bubsky getting tested here at upper.
Oh, what?
It's the first.
Glaive with a Scout no-scope at such range. That's not the opening kill you normally see, and this push isn't really going the way Heroic might have liked. And they're not going to be able to get rid of those rifles either. They will be collected at some point, I imagine. Whereas the final player now looking to finish him off 15 seconds, and Cadian will deliver. However, we can see there's low HP on both players, and Zipex is creeping in through main. Or mini if you're American. This would be quite the hold from Heroic, making it real hard. Oh, Cadian, he hasn't seen him, but the gun was spotted. Oh. That is a fantastic hold from them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, going the way of outside, not towards yard, so upper, got to be hitting in a moment here.
Oh! One problem is having no grenades. Bubsky with a multi-frag looking for a third. The push is coming in towards A, and maybe A is the ultimate place now with those frags. Molly towards the high ground. We'll see how close Glaive is on the flank. Zipex, well, there's how close Glaive is. Makes it a 3 versus 2 immediately. He's down. Has an inferior angle to Dupree, leaving Refresh in a 1 versus 3. Trying to isolate the fight to the first one. Zipex trying to go for the transfer as well. Some damage, but no frags. And indeed, the
entry, yeah, it was a nice two-piece there from him. Makes this retake possible, and it was just Dupree and Glaive coming back through lobby to clean things up. Down here, James.
Yeah, I don't know that they're going to be aware that Bubsky has made his way through. Does he go to the bomb plant? He does. He knows where it is immediately, looking for the trade. There's a minute on the clock here, so there isn't bomb plant pressure just yet. Heroic may need to find a kill or two before they try and plant the bomb, and indeed, Astralis continue the proactive play. Refresh looking for a seam in the leg, though. Oh my god, that's disgusting from Refresh, but he can't be expecting Dupree. Now, does he play for the bomb plant? You can see he's looking for the multi-frag, but as Refresh turns, he has to take the fight. Didn't particularly want to. Down knows exactly where Magisk is, which leaves Dupree on the site with the bomb. 30 seconds, trying to create some space for himself. Got to avoid the wall bangs as well. We can see Cadian creeping, but has he turned his corner? Surely it's advantage Dupree. Maybe not. 4 rounds for Heroic as there's mad blocking on the stairs. That's quite a lot of friction.
Tucks his leg behind the door and swings the peek out. I didn't realize that kill was deep with smoke over at Squeaky, but for Heroic, I mean, that first kill on the Glaive, so...
We can see so many Astralis players upstairs. What are they able to do? The bomb carrier has been dropped. That's got to be collected. They've got to commit to a bomb plant soon. There are problems towards the ramp, though. This one's falling to pieces. Glaive and Dupree with a flurry of kills, leaving Stan with not much to do. He was just holding the rotation through Seeker, and he'll be deleted as well. 4 players survive for Astralis. Superior position.
You blow open, you know, a hole in the defense. You get a few players down Secret. And Cadian's just holding the rotations of their event, but little does he know there's, despite 2 players from Astralis guarding it, now there's sure to be a brawl here at ramp.
Ooh, Shush barely alive. Just escaping there and really making up for it now. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. 3 alive for the post plant. Makes for a strong situation for Heroic. AWP collected, but Shush has lost his angle now. He was tagged as he was rounding the corner. Smoke to create some space, opting back for the AK once again, and just running distraction, but he doesn't have an angle. Tesses, or maybe he does. That should be enough. Magisk now stuck in no man's land. And he'll be hunted as well as he tries to run away. This is proving to be very expensive for Astralis. I don't think Magisk makes it here.
What an absolute collapse And this is just, how quickly did Heroic make this? Oh, this timing.
Not very often. Oh, no. Great angles from Dupree. Tessa swinging to his doom, and seems the positioning from Astralis might prevail. Cadian's been firing shots from the secret position. The scope is heard as well, so
be able to stop him from doing so. Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
I need to know where his sense is. I might just ask him on Steam after the match.
Maybe there's a post-match interview. We can just holler at me for the settings. But hey, that was a beautiful round from Astralis. You know, keeping the numbers advantage in Nuke isn't always the easiest thing, especially if you have Glaive outside battling solo sometimes, but Dupree
with the scout now. Sipex has rotated his position, sees upstairs, but again, be careful about the fight he takes, but Kane will patiently wait as his players move in. Magic with 2, is that going to be enough? 3v3, awkward now for the player on the side. Help is on the way though. Dupree trying to make a connection, and he really could have an impact here. Cadian still holding the top. You can see they're both ducking and diving and trying to avoid those shots. Refresh has a molly. I'm not sure if he's got an angle to fire at the swing. Cadian whiffing now with the Goon near 1 versus 3. And maybe time to fall back once again. Already being looked for by Bubsky. And there's
a brave spot.
Lovely shot from Dupree. Now, what kind of support does he have to escape this position? Should he want to? Maybe he'll just stay here now. He's dropped the bomb. He'll go back for a third one. There it is. Test me, Dupree says. He's looking for more. Now he knows only one player can really be challenging him outside because Down's getting kills elsewhere. Open scene, refresh, and there's his fourth one. Down in the lobby will be deleted by Bubsky. Beautiful confidence from Dupree. We still have snipers.
Showdown outside was there. Heroic didn't need to deal with it at all, so finally Dupree making it work outside, picking up 4 on the round. Well done to him. Oh man, this is so close. And that's a wall bang, so he's got to know that there was another body in front of him.
He does indeed, and this is going to be absolutely messy now as Heroic try to engage Chaos with the numbers, but some of them are outside, some of them are downstairs from the A-bomb site with an AWP. Not going to happen today though, as Squeaky is cleared. I don't know how much more there is in this final round for Heroic. We've got a flank now, and maybe there's a rifle to be collected by one of these players. Shush and refresh. Now it's down to refresh. Well, it looks like there'll be 9 rounds on the CT side of Nuke. Now it's Astralis' turn to go in towards B. We can see Heroic are all over the shop, as you might say in the UK. And there's Magic jumping out immediately. Opening kill for Astralis now. Dancing around the smoke grenade. 4 versus 2. Close to 1. Shush 11 HP. That might be enough. They have a kit. And it seems they want to seize the opportunity for a frag here. That'll cost Dupree, though. I respect the play. Well, they know where both players are now. They've spotted Cadian and Shush. I think they know that Shush is headshot, but it just gets worse for them. Suddenly we've got a 2v2 situation, and Shush is rotating away to reset elsewhere. The jumping continues, but Cadian's ready for it. Shush has the kit. We'll see what he chooses to do. The footsteps start to be heard now. Smoke on the bomb, and Shush heads to defuse it again. He has the kit, and Cadian has the angle if he can find Glaive. How about that then? A 2 versus 4 turnaround from Heroic in the CT pistol. And in they go. Big number of players coming his way. Only good for 1 though. That might not be enough as a rifle is collected by Astralis. Sipex sees a rotation as he stands in Squeaky. Engaging with Shush. It's quite an aggressive flashbang, and in fact, seems a rotation will head in towards the A-bomb site, but there are still 2 players here for Heroic. Perhaps there's 1 now, as Shush is dropped and Cadian's in trouble. Down to 6 HP, and there's a swing. This is turning into a disaster for Heroic. Refresh now, could turn things around, but Zipex just charging him with the Desert Eagle. Lands the shots around the corner of the smoke. Tessus now with 8 HP. This is absolute madness.
Yeah, he's going to get the plant for free at least. Tessus looking to challenge early on. Got to get a little bit of ground here if possible. But Zipex just so keen on it. Knows that he's going to be creeping out towards ramp. Tessie.
Very much enjoying. Well done, we have a mixed bag from Heroic. The FAMAS is out and they are light on utilities. Zipex trying to make his way in, but he got caught in traffic, it looks like. 5 versus 3 for Heroic, a great start for them.
That was a teammate's Molotov too. That is so unlucky. But Tessus over here towards ramp will be the next thing to talk about. 3 players waiting this smoke out. finds the
That's
first.
the angle. That is quite the trade from Bubsky.
Yeah.
So necessary as well in such a horrible situation for Astralis at this point. Glaive carrying the bomb on the outside, big risks taken, pulls out a grenade, double peek from Heroic, and that should shut down the round, but Bubsky may have something to say about this. But can he make this round ugly for Heroic? He has 40 seconds to do it. Oh, just as he turns away. That's unfortunate timing for him.
Urso from... Okay, fast upper play again. They're going to test Sweet Heat.
Yep, through the flames, Bubsky goes looking for the targets, finds two of them, but can't find a fatal connection. Molotov still causing problems, forcing them to fall off the hut, Heroic. But the kills are going their way once again, starting to charge up on their CT side now as they're trying to make their way down to the B bomb site. Glaive's got to find a place to plant a bomb, but he might look for a kill first because 2 versus 5 plants that bomb. Surely he gets clowned on by Heroic. Dupree turning things around now. Bomb planted and Glaive is alone. 1 versus 3. Has Dupree done enough? Trying to reset the situation. They got 3 kills out of that. Quite impressive. Delay things yet further. Completely thwarted, but they've got numbers towards the ramp here. We've got incendiaries being dropped everywhere. Tezes deletes as well with the AUG and holds the position. So that's plan A and plan B failed for Astralis. Do they have a plan C, 3 versus 5? Well, maybe it's time for plan D with that headshot.
How many plans do we have out here, man?
I mean, it's Astralis. If they've got an alphabet of plans, anything rather, it is going to be Astralis. But
if you're missing that gunfight, if you're not able to get a trade out, well, you end up in a 5v1. Glaive, 14 seconds. Dropped by Refresh, and 12-11, Heroic inching.
Heading towards more here in round 24. Oh my God.
Goodbye.
Oh man. That even hurts me. I'm not the one playing. Well, that AWP won't be retrieved too soon. Now, we see Refresh has a HE grenade. Sometimes you can use a HE grenade to just send a gun far away from a team who might try to collect it otherwise. You see Refresh stepping out through the smoke, taking matters into his own hands, and the lurker is eliminated. Astralis may have to run quickly. That bomb's been spotted. Shush immediately looking towards the hut. There's an easy one on Dupree. They may survive with the numbers here, Heroic. Shush changing his position a little bit, making it hard for Zipex. And now only Magisk remains. 4 players alive would be fantastic for Heroic. Again, let's not forget the war of attrition. They have been grinded down round by round, even in the...
Several other players sitting over 5, so we've got buy rounds on buy rounds ahead of us for Heroic, and it's Astralis now. They're strapped for cash.
Plan F at this point. Cadian now posted up on the B bomb site. Heroic with great position. Tezes running distraction. Bombs on the floor. Has to be collected again. 8 seconds to plant this bomb. Trying to cut these numbers out now. The bomb's being planted left side. There it goes. That's the kill they needed. Heroic with position, with information. Astralis really... Oh my God! They are broken focus at present. Well, that's a good way to start as they try to turn things back into their favor, Astralis. Money's being built on Heroic now, and Tezes holds the ramp again.
He just does not give this up without taking down 2. Every time, and Shush hot on the flank through Trophy Room. He's just going to farm this, and it's already over, 14-12.
And there goes the bomb as well. But they've given the sound cues and they will turn things around. But there's a player in Gouge, and I think Heroic here that these steps stop short. I think they realize, I don't know where Zipex's kill came from there. Dead now, of course. We've got risks being taken. I can see Bubsky making his way into the A bomb site, but Stown is ready for all these angles. Having a quick look, he's seen Dupree by Secret as well and delivers one more. And Magisk is left standing, wondering what could have been. 1 versus 4, and Stown is almost ready for another one. Well, a Mac-10's been collected. Maybe he can clutch with that. Keeps the Desert Eagle out. Patient play with the Desert Eagle, but leaves Tezes with 4 HP, and Heroic move to game points. 30 seconds, and he is going to be pinched at some point. The grenades start to stream. They're going for a bomb plant straight away. Tezes got a spread. Cadian has through the smoke, and here's the flank. He's ready for it as well. There's one more on the way, and he seems to realize it. The jiggle, Cadian at maximum strength. Magisk with 14 seconds, 1 versus 5, and he'll be given absolutely nothing by Heroic. Yet another strong performance on Nuke from Heroic.
Wow.
Food is always good. Astralis will be looking for some food on this game of Overpass because their mouths are left hungry after losing the first map. That's a nice opening kill. Shush will be consumed by a Glock. there's more Glock action where that came from. Zipex now showing his own prowess, bit of pre-fire, not quite getting there with Cadian. Bubsky there as well. So the bomb's being seen now outside Monster. We'll see if that causes a rotation. Only 3 heroic players remain. We can see Tessus hanging out by long.
Doesn't find the first, gotta reload. Cleaned up by Zipex, now it's a 2-on-4, and Stone's already lit.
5 selects.
I taking notes over here.
Damn, Refresh dropped a $300 smoke. Just a bit too much variance for my liking at present. I'd love to hear your opinions about this at home. Send the tweets in. Let me know what you think. Well then, 20 seconds for Astralis to convert this round. There's a 4-4 as they move into the site, and Cadian scope will obscure his vision, really trying to buy time for his team and just drop the numbers a little bit. It's a 3 versus 3 now. Refresh has picked up a Galil. Good armor penetration on that if he can find an angle. Oh, that's quite a smoke grenade. I need to have a notepad just to make notes of things like this. Hold on, looks like they'll go for this. 3 versus 2 now as they start to charge through. Dupree, 24 HP, needs to stay alive longer. He's down to the block, rings the bell, but can't quite get there. And hey-ho, we have a force buy victory again in the second round. 2 holders pushes are coming in, which makes things awkward for a T-side. Kind of falling out of fashion to some degree. Either way, the push is towards the B bomb site. 22 seconds remain, and Refresh is looking for more. Aware that he is being flanked. So many targets for him, trying to really use the bullets the best he can, and that is a great priority frag from him. Forces the bomb to be collected. Tessus has made a step, though, maybe heard by Dupree. Creating space for a bomb plant. He's blind, he's on fire as well, Tessus. But he's just about spotted Dupree. Can't make the fatal connection. So flame! Oh my god, this man's gone nuclear again and clutched around for heroic.
Climbing it up, and he misses it.
Oh.
Doesn't even throw it.
That is very strange indeed, but the opening kill will go their way. Look at the numbers of views from Astralis. The chain flashbangs are on the way as well. The HE could be a juicy one. Indeed, it will be. Hits practically everyone. Hits a lot of Bubsky as well. He's out this round. The trades will continue. 2 versus 2 as Down picks up another rifle. Cadian will get Dupree leaving through the smoke. Wasn't expecting Cadian to be there with Down's position. Maybe the last place he expected in AWP, but such is the power of heroic. There is the man himself walking down the stairs, and oh my god, that was a robotic one from Zipex.
He's waiting,
wondering about the back now.
Yeah, he's waited enough time to make Cadian second guess this.
Yeah, and it's actually worked, but the sound cues have surely been heard. 11 seconds, and Zipex being real tight about this one. Goes for the run, but Cadian will deny him.
Position. Think about how successful this monster execute would have been had the utility been in place. Tessus would have had to drop out of heaven into pit.
Repositioning completely towards long now, and the timing is going to be glorious. A headshot, of course. Cadian firing on all cylinders. Pretty consistent sniping as well, and that wasn't always the case. Which is why it's so great to see. I just can't stop gushing about Cadian at the moment, at how strong a player he is and how strong a team he has. Dupree swinging now, and there's the third one. Wasn't expecting Cadian. He's everywhere. Connector to long to divider. Cadian is in that arse in this round. That leaves Zipex alone now. Oh boy.
Look at this.
Oh my god. That's just a fantastic round. That is all Cadian.
Multiple 4Ks in this series alone.
1 shot, 1 kill every time. Sit down. One person almost ended up in jail, but I think they ended up in hospital instead. More on that at 9 o'clock. The lurk. Look at the stereo frags here from Heroic. We've got problems increasing now for Astralis. Dupree and Glaive have got so much to do, 16 seconds to do it, and they've got a chance. How about this for a turnaround? Hold on a second. Dupree with angles as well. He's been patient, holding with the bomb. Now he's down, suddenly looking for a 1v2. Dupree commits to the bomb plant, stands on the way. Which way does Dupree go? Right with the AWP. Got to go for the quick scopes. Surely! And there it is. I didn't see that one coming out in a win for Astralis.
That was so close.
I mean, they may have to go through utility for it. There is the smoke for the balcony, the easier one to line up, and here comes the choke point. It's a brutal one. Well, 2 players have gone in, and their team are like, maybe we'll just forget about this, but Glaive will try to lead by example. It's a suicide pact.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's a beautiful execute. We saw the utility flying out, but only 1 nostril flash coming out through the monster pipe.
Heroic know what the counter play is, a monster play and they're ready to destroy. Down just now creeping with so little time on the clock here, trying to bait the shot from Dupree. It is beautiful, honestly. Bangs, but can he avoid getting picked off or traded? Trying to create some space. That's quite a shot from Cadian, but here come the headshots through the smoke. Zipex with the deagle, proving to be a problem again. Cadian can't reposition, and Tessus left in a 1 versus 3. All off of one pick from Party, and then chaos can ensue. The bomb, though, is outside Monster. I don't know if Tessus realizes this. Maybe it was the pick earlier that Cadian made. Oh my god, hold on, we're not done with this round just yet. Suddenly things are getting super weird. AWP up top, Tessus short B, the bomb by Monster. There is a lot to play for now. Where does he focus though? Oh boy, straight into the crosshair of Dupree.
His patience. So careful, but Tessus finds the first and awkward angle for Magisk, it seems, towards Tree. He'll bail right out of there.
For the re-peek as well. Glaive still alive, and there's a response now. Bubsky opens the door of opportunity to Heroic, it seems. And we've got Dupree trying to make a difference, but he has been spotted by Stown. They could double peek here. Oh, the angles, the trade, it goes the way of Heroic. And now the problems increase for Astralis. Zipex and Glaive, 2 AK-47s. There's an AWP. That is such a huge smoke grenade. The choke point choked off, which puts a lot in the hand of Glaive. That's a duel they don't need to take. Just buy time. Just waste time here for Refresh to swing in now and Shush to drop Glaive as well. Stay ducked as the bomb side is cut in half by these grenades. Zipex going fishing with the MAC-10 and eventually getting there. And he escapes as well. That's unbelievable. Tessus so high, exposed for everybody. That is the furthest MAC-10 kill I've seen in a long time. Refresh really fighting for something here. And suddenly it's Cadian alone, 1 versus 3. Gave them the numbers advantage towards B. Cadian will look to make it expensive. Oh,
okay.
Oh my god. Desert Eagles again.
I mean, Astralis right there. That was only 2 AKs invested into the round. You got a MAC-10, a couple Deagles. And they've gone back to this bold and confident. But we just see 4 Deagles and an MP9 getting tested over here from Shush. Bubsky will fall. That's the first.
Oh, too many man spraying in that direction, and a push. It seems like it will continue. Stan misses the voice of flashbang. And here come the meat shots from the Deagle. There's a rifle to collect. Not sure he managed to run over, but the Deagle is still here. The AK will be collected as well. Absolute carnage as Astralis try to force their way through, but the police will not allow them.
Deagle spam for days. Just.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Glaive, but he needs a lot more than that. Opening kill for him in the round, and he needs 3 more. Cadian on the flank. He's got the sound cues, and this one should be gratis because Glaive cannot defend himself, stuck on the side of the wall. And indeed, it will be 10 rounds for Heroic at halftime. Through the wooden panel with the USPS. You can see Dupree hiding by the barrel. There's no flash or anything like that for the Astralis side. Down goes Zipex now, and Bubsky will look to take position in the meantime. This is almost one of those around-the-world plays. Cadian just creeping on the A bomb site. Got to win a duel, though. Glaive knows what the urgency is like here, and there's a swing. Bomb spotted at the front of the site. Will they dare go back again? It will be a long rotation for the remainder of Heroic, and it seems they will frag out up close now. They've got more bullets in their magazines, but it won't matter because the headshots are raining in for Astralis, and the CT pistol is theirs. Expendable man, I suppose, in that scenario.
Yeah, if you bounce your head off the top of a doorway, you basically get to your movement resets to where you can jump away right away again.
Oh my
Goodbye, man.
god! Oh, I can't. I don't think I can cope with that.
You had to have heard that, right?
Oh man, I feel so sorry for him. Oh my, it was so loud as well. He probably jumped out of his chair. We'll see if Astralis can hold on, but I'm still recovering myself from that situation. Zipex could still clutch this.
Don't see that every day.
My god.
Oh.
Well, I'll have to come to terms with that now.
But this has to be a gamble call out of Astralis, just a full commit. And actually, that's early info. Good job by Dupree to get that.
He's still peeking.
Oh, dangerous game.
He must have seen the bomb on long now. That's got to be a full rotation. Magisk creeping. He could be instrumental now. If he stays alive here, it limits where the bomb can be planted. He hears the flank on the way. There's the first one. Not ready for the second, though, but the bomb's on the floor. 20 seconds left, and This rotation may just pay off for Astralis, but Refresh is on the way himself. Down to the Desert Eagle now.
No.
Patient shots, 11 seconds, one more to find. Glaive on the stairs.
Not like this.
Does he commit to the bomb plant? Going for the fake now. He's got 2 bullets, but he spotted him. 5 seconds, he has the full commit now. Glaive! Oh, just about getting there. And it will be the round from Astralis, but oh my.
So this player on A site, I believe that's Magisk. Okay, that's a start.
A ring of the bell as well. Astralis are in trouble here. Magisk has got 13 HP. It doesn't matter at this point how much information you have towards that B bomb site. Well, I mean towards T-spawn, let's say. We can see Glaive checking short B because connector can still be an issue. In that last round, we saw a full rotation from Heroic with no map control, so they're not shy to do it. The execute towards A will begin. Zipex now trying to play crossfire with his team, but got to be real careful about these fights. You can see Shush looking for the trade fragger, jumping over now, loses the first duel, but Tessus is here, and that's always going to be a problem for Astralis. Glaive with a great angle, making it a 2 versus 2, and the rotation is on. Holding position for now, 20 seconds. Oh, Caden's going to offer the full fake, actually. Starting to creep in now. They know they're in trouble. They have to know that Caden's creeping somewhere. The bomb defusal starts. There's attacking against Magisk. He's got 11 HP. Still committed now. No bullets yet. 3 seconds to go. He's still on the bomb. They've got the wrong angle. I can't believe it.
No way do you get a 10-second stick out of that. I don't think they heard the... I think they creep up onto the A site. And Astralis have no idea that they've already lost the round before it even really begins. And their money is finally gone. But Dupree finds the first here. Refresh a lot of damage into him as well.
Oh,
and just follows up with another one on Tessus.
The crab walk forced his way out of the seafood restaurant. He'll put Heroic on the plate. But Heroic have been good. Remember Nuke? They were good in these kind of situations, holding on to things. That may not be the case, though, here on Overpass. There's a flank from Magisk. And it even gets worse for them. Shush now is surrounded, and Refresh can't particularly help him. He's risking losing the AWP. There's a jump peek and a punish. There could be 4 rifles in this round for... Oh, no, they can't be because they dispose of some. But there'll be a bunch of booty
Loot
for Astralis to take. And interesting things will happen. Oh, that's been heard. Oh, there it is. I thought he might fall off first, but no. Stan will get the opening kill. Again, Astralis are stuck towards this A bomb site, and they're not moving just yet. And maybe they won't if the execute comes through. Tessus wondering, so is Magisk though. His helmet's been spotted, but can it be popped? Either way, he'll try to just entertain him, just keep him there. But Heroic seems to be moving away from B, maybe. They've got 33 seconds, however. Tessus has been dropped, and Cadian's suggesting some audio cues towards the A bomb site. But the smoke is up for the balcony. That's an important kill. This one's looking a little labored for Heroic as time starts to run down now. Moving into the site, Zipex has to be dealt with. The shadow spotted. Look how much time he's buying just by going as deep as possible and exposing Heroic. Chasing Zipex exposes them to everybody. But that might be pre-fired. Moving into battle sniper mode. Hasn't seen the shadow just yet. He's got 2 coming his way. The pre-fire is on the way, and there will be a trade from Refresh. That'll be important for position. But Madness looking for the 3rd one. Done a lot of damage now. We've seen many Deagle kills from Zipex already, and he may be looking for another one here as he's got a Deagle and 24 HP. Glaive moving forward, spots one of the 2 players. What the hell just happened? He's got a molly up and a HE4 divider. Refresh may go straight into it. That's 50 HP gone just like that, but both DCTs are in the red. How do they hard body this bomb now? You can see Glaive post up with the AWP. Will there be a jiggle from Refresh? He's probably expecting an M4. No one's on the bomb just yet. They don't have a defuse kit either. Not peeking. They're lining up for him. He's got the right kill, and that will be the 14th round.
Does he have it? This is going to be real close.
Hold on a second. I don't think he's got it, but maybe he does. It's going to be a close one either way. Oh, he's got it!
No way. Didn't have a kill.
Potential pushes. Oh, this could yield quite something. They're lining up in a perfect place for them as well. Magisk, not sure if he spotted a player towards short, but that is quite the response. They really needed that as well. Suddenly it's 4v3 favor of Astralis, but we could see a developing situation here. Tessus, does he pick at the right time? He does. Big headshot. There's one by the truck. Hasn't seen him just yet as he goes towards the bank position. Bubsky focusing on the front, taken out from the back. And once again, it swings in favor of Heroic.
When you go down 5v4 that early in the round, it seems like Heroic just has so much room to maneuver, and Dupree just getting timinged over there towards long. And yet another round sure one of these teams wants back, and that's
I can't believe
beautiful boost.
that happened, and they love the smell of ammonia and the sewage, Heroic, and they look for it once again as they head over to this B bomb site. Refresh crawling back somewhat. Some legs spotted now. We still have Astralis in forward positions around the toilets on the A bomb site, and Heroic can go back and forth, but here comes the push into B. 4 versus 3 now. We've got huge problems for Glaive as the Desert Eagle. Or do we? As he gets that kill, Magisk has dropped. There goes Glaive as well. Lots of G's. Dupree now 1 versus 3, but not for long. He'll be put out of his misery by Heroic, who make it to match point. We'll see how long Cadian looks for it. Holding things down as he can have 3 men approaching the A bomb site. He starts to rotate now. Magisk with 1 kill. I can see the flank on the radar. Dupree catches Cadian. Can't deploy his grenade either. And there will be another trade. 19 seconds now. The bomb's in the front of A. Bubsky's on the way. Clave to try and clutch for Deagle and or a scout. Molly's at the back. 10 seconds. Someone's got to commit to this bomb plant. That much is clear. Tessis now 13 HP. It's going to be a disaster. Surely it is. They're lining up for them. And here they are, Astralis, not done with this round. Dupree's going to have it to do. 4 Desert Eagles versus the AWP. Does he go deeper than this? We see the grenade start to stream in as he falls back. That's going to leave Zipex on an island to some degree. He actually has some help from Bubsky now, but how do you re-pick that angle? He's got to fall back. 34 seconds and it begins. 3 versus 2 now. Heroic, surely not. Tessis with the information peak. He knows one's short B. He doesn't know where the other one is. They're both in the same position though, and they're rotating towards A. How about that for a hard read? The spray almost catching somebody, but not quite. They only need 1 bullet to kill 2 of these 3 players. There is so much at stake here. Down with a massive headshot. That changes everything now. Magisk in the clutch. He knows only where 1 person is, which means the trade frags might be here. Charging to the site, there's the first one. Refresh up close now, doesn't go around the corner enough. That's going to allow a crossfire for the remaining Heroic players. Touches the bomb, Tessis on the low ground by the stairs. And Refresh is creeping as well, there's 1 more to go. Can he find him in time? That bomb's almost ticked. I think it's too late now. Tessis just has to wait like 1 second and that's a wrap.
Oh,
Has
man,
he got it?
almost.
Surely he hasn't got it. So close. What a great effort from Astralis to really make it hard. And you can see the pop-off from Heroic. They will do it into just about, and boy, did Astralis make them do it the hard way.
GGNT almost getting it done there.